Hey, y'all. Welcome back to your girl channel. I hope you're feeling great today, love. Come along and do your girl hair with her. Because, baby, my daughter said I've been looking like a tired mama for too long. And whoever said that having short hair was low maintenance, baby, they lied. Because, baby, I got tired and I went to bed. And I still need to bleach it one more good time. And that's all right. Because when you know how to do your own hair, baby, you can take all the time that you need, okay? But in this season, y'all, we're showing up for self. That means putting them clothes on, doing our hair, not out here looking like somebody's ancient mama. So, baby, what I need you to do is get up and prioritize you because you are important. No matter what society tell you as a parent that you're not important, baby, you are important. Because if you're not thriving, your children are not thriving. Because they're being raised by somebody who is mentally, physically, and emotionally drained. So in 2026, we are learning to invest in things that will make us better as parents, as a person, and so forth. Okay, y'all, but on a serious tip, I want to talk about just investing into ourselves. I'm not talking about your wardrobe. I'm not talking about where you stay. I want to talk to the people that's living paycheck to paycheck because I know a lot of us are living paycheck to paycheck, and it is not okay. Just being honest, like people say that is the norm, but who said that you couldn't be more than just living paycheck to paycheck? Who said that you had to stay stuck just because you feel like that you don't make enough? Baby, I'm here to tell you, it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. I want you to understand that the importance is how much you are keeping in your accounts opposed to how much you're bringing in. And how you do that is by learning how to invest your money into things that will continuously make you money. So, like for instance, you pay a trash bill every single month. You know that is something that is going to always be around. Why not choose to invest in the stock market when it comes down to those things, opposed to going to go buy the new latest J's or going to go buy that Lululemon set that is only going to make you look like you got money, opposed to you actually having money in that account. A lot of times people talk about how you need to go save $5,000, $10,000 into a regular bank account. Baby, no. Why is tax time? I want you to get into the mindset of researching high yield savings accounts. I want you to figure out if you want a whole life policy or an index universal life policy. And I want you to take the time to actually research these things because just because you start at poverty does not mean that you have to continuously be in poverty. Say, for instance, you have a Section 8 voucher, and baby, you are tired of living in the hood. You don't have to always stay stuck and stagnant there. Baby, it is programs that will help you get off of the assistance. Because again, government assistance is only a stepping stone. It is not where you are supposed to stay. And it is okay to start there, but I want you to get in the mindset of believing that you can do way more than what the system tell you that you can. Because a lot of times they put these systems in place just to keep us stagnant. I want you to get up and see yourself in whatever stage of life that you feel like you deserve to be in. You don't have to stay stuck just because people told you that you would never amount to anything. Baby, here it is. I am a mom of five. I started my journey at 15 as being a mom. Baby, I have made mistakes. I have gotten in trouble with the law. I have failed in some aspects of motherhood. But at the end of the day, I still get up and I strive for better. I know I don't talk to my kids about 401ks. I talk to them about Roth IRA accounts. I talk to them about not trading their time for money. The conversations that we don't have in our communities is the conversations that we need to be having. Stop trying to invest in the latest Jordans or Balenciaga or Lululemon to put on your kids' butt or the latest hairstyles. Baby, I'm here to tell you there is more to life than just that. Those things are what is going to keep you stagnant. You don't have to have a Benz sitting in your driveway just to say that you made it. No, you don't. A lot of times, a degree is sometimes we feel like it's out of our reach. But a lot, have you ever just really looked at when did they start the school system? Not to say that a lot of these degrees aren't valuable, but just for instance, look at how they're doing the nursing degree. Just because women like us decided to climb ourselves out of poverty by using the aspect of loving to help people and getting into a field that we love, which is nursing. Baby, he turned that degree into something that basically he's saying is not a career. But you get up every single day and you go to that job and you pour into these patients like they're your own family. Just for him to tell you that what you do is not enough. Just because they want to keep us stagnant. And I'm here to tell you that you could do any and everything outside of what society tells you that you can. We can raise young men and women that thrive. But as long as we're constantly giving our money to companies that don't care about us and don't care what we have going on in our society and what it takes to be an African American living in the United States, baby, we're going to stay stagnant. We're going to stay stagnant if we constantly see each other as competition instead of seeing each other as an opportunity to actually win. Let's start communities that actually will benefit us because that is something that we lack in our community. It's not that hard. You don't have to make millions before you figure out that the small things in your life matter. You could start small. Say you only got $20 to save a day. Even if you got five, baby, open up that Charles Schwab account and start transferring over into there. As I talked about in my last video, open up that 529 plan for your kids. Even if they mean you only got $10 to put in an account every week, baby, start small. Start seeing how life insurance can build generation generational wealth. I know a lot of times in our community we see people that they go do GoFundMe's or they're doing fish fries and stuff like that. Let's get in the habit of being financially having financial literacy because that is something that we lack. Let's take a break from the funny TikTok or taking jabs at one another on TikTok, Facebook, or whatever else social media account that you have. And let's start saying, what can really make me and my children's life better today? No, it's not a plan to get rich quick, but it's about building generational wealth over time. Because who's to say that 401ks is going to be a thing in 20 years? Baby, sometimes you have to sit down and say what is really important. Is it the latest J's? Is it that new Birkin bag? Or is it really being financially free? So on this side of the YouTube, and baby, we're learning to be self-aware, holding self accountable. It's not about looking like you're the richest, but actually finding ways to build wealth that will take you and your family from poverty to well over doing okay. I know you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck because, baby, I am too. But it's not about working harder, but working smarter. So start using that income that you make every single day and start making sure that every dollar that comes into your account has a job. It's not hard. Invest into the books, invest into the classes, invest into new skills because, yes, you do have to have income to build generational wealth. And I want you to understand that you don't have to have millions to set up a trust fund for your kids. Baby, let's start looking into things that matter for us and stop letting Uncle Sam tell us what we can and we can't do. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time your girl drop a video. This was maintenance day for me, but I also have maintenance day coming up for the kiddos. So stay tuned, stay positive, and stay prayed up. I don't care where you're at in your journey. I want to let you know that everything you're doing does not go unnoticed. Bye, love.